Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We move around in this world interacting with it in a particular way. And it is our experience that this is, when we tell about it, this is the process that goes through our mind. And the process is, this is a tree, I know this is a tree, I am not the tree. This is a road, I know this is a road, I am not the road. This is a person, I know this is a person, I am not the person. And this way, this is the creation, I know this is the creation, I am not the creation. In this manner, with every object, with every name and form, with every stimuli, we interact. Throughout this world, everything outside of you, this is the rule inadvertently we are following in order to establish. And what is that establishment? I am other than the world. And therefore self-preservation. But if this is the rule which we are applying with respect to the world, then it should encompass everything. Nothing should be left out of its ambit. But when it comes to the body, we say, this is the body, I know this is the body. And instead of saying, I am not the body, we say, I am the body. Same thing with the breath. This is the breath. I know this is a breath. Instead of saying, I am not the breath, we say, I am the breath. Going deeper, this is a thought. I know this is a thought. I am the thought. And this way, this rule which was encompassing the entire creation suddenly takes a 180-degree direction in the opposite way when it comes to the body, breath, mind, intellect. This error has to be corrected. Only when this error is corrected, that just like the world is not me, Similarly, body is my experience and the experiencer has to be other than the body. Breath is an experience, is observed by me. The observer has to be other than the breath. Mind is witnessed by me. The witness has to be other than what it is witnessing. But not taking this position creates all the unwanted dilemma for a seeker of truth. We can read as many books, we can read as many Upanishads, we can be very, very contemplative. All that contemplation, all that studies of the scriptures must culminate in what we have just said now. The rule must be the same. You cannot have one rule for this body, breath, mind, intellect, equipment and a different rule for all other body, breath, mind and intellect equipment. Gravity is a general principle governing everyone. The air is generally available to everyone. The sunlight is available to everyone. These are the principles. Exactly the same way. Looking at yourself in this manner, just like you are looking at the world, and coming to the conclusion that you are not the world, and that world includes the body, this breath, this mind, this intellect. All the convictions, ideas, notions. I know. The knower has to be other than the known. Coming to the essence as it is, without any covering or body, breath, mind, intellect, that alone will bring about the Sarvatmya Bhav. Sarvatmya Bhav, that this self that I am, essentially independent of all conditionings and limitations, when we come to touch it, to be it, spontaneously, by its grace, the realization that this Atma and the Atma, the self of all other beings, is one and the same. This will dawn upon you, upon the seeker. But as long as you hold on to this notion that I am this body, this essential nature which is all expansive, that will ever elude you. Only first ascertaining the self to the exclusion of everything, and then because mind is empty, nothing else to think except the self, in that mind is the entire creation. And it gets washed with the conscious presence. Then everything in this creation gets divinized. That is Sarvatmya Bhav. The ocean knows that He is expressing in and through all the waves. The gold knows it is expressing through all the ornaments. You know you are expressing through all your limbs. But when this knowing expands till infinity, excluding nothing, that is Sarvatma Bhav. Sarvatma Bhav, the all-pervasive Atma. The Self alone is expressing through all sentient and insentient beings. That's the glory that we have to come to, rather than remain this teeny, meeny, limited, conditioned, afraid of death. Reacting to every passing stimuli. Get out of this mode of operation. Come to be the immaculate, all-pervading Self.